We sat down with cabin co-chairs Lauren Bryant and Jennifer Johns to discuss the cabin in the new Davies Center.
What do you think about the overall new Davies Center? Because you have been in there, you kind of had to find the cabin in there, so you probably went through some things.
Yep.
What's your initial thoughts on how that's starting to look?
They still have, when I went, there was still ways to go, but on the third floor they had gotten more of it finished, like the wall coverings and flooring and stuff, and it looks really awesome. It looks really fancy.
Were there any big things that you saw when you went in there that you think is going to be especially exciting?
Yeah, one other thing that really stood out to me is we're not going to have a permanent stage. It's going to be, we're going to be able to just set it up and move it wherever we want to. So we were talking about maybe having performances, especially for our featured performers, the daytime shows, having them near where everyone else is eating to kind of bring them the stage, bring them the show.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, that's something. And then it's actually going to be 2 stories. We're going to have a main floor and then a balcony area. So this is just the back of the cabin where intermezzos will be, and perhaps maybe our sound and light area. And then we're actually going to have 2 fireplaces in the new cabin, so there's that. And we were talking about having maybe a TV screen above the fireplace, and that's the balcony, looking up from the main area at it. And the balcony is actually going to be just glass, and I guess they're going to have twigs and leaves in it to kind of make it look earthy. And here's there's a better picture of what the main area of the cabin's going to look like, kind of looking at the back, and we're going to have huge windows, so that'll make it look more open. And then we're going to have also kind of an outside balcony area, kind of a patio, and we were talking about maybe having shows out there as well. Hopefully we'll be able to have bigger bands. I know our stage right now is pretty small, so that's kind of determined what bands we bring in, depending on the size of the numbers that they have.
That's really awesome that they decided to put so much time and effort into constructing the cabin, because it is kind of a historic play center campus, because it's been around for 44 years.
Plus the final show in here, and we're going to have 3 big bands, the Farewell Circuit, Rogue Valley, and Communist Daughter.
Okay.
So
That's Cabin Fever?
Cabin Fever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is David Heiling and Tyler Hart reporting for Spectator News on the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire.